Hey guys, Treyland Gaming here with another fun new video. As you can see, we're going to be talking about Yoji today, the wizard killer, as I like to call him. And the reason we're bringing this video today is... Oh, I had it set down right here. Where'd I put it? There we are. We got our fancy little Legend Story Studio card. Nice little Azalea playing this deck. And we got him his first Living Legend points. That's right, Yoji, a UPF hero who has not the greatest hero power and is just a base guardian, now has LL points. It's great. And this is the build that I came up with and thought might as well go over it with you guys and tell you how just stupid it is. It's actually really dumb. So I just went with the basic guardian equipment. This is just going to be your standard setup for most matchups. There's lots and lots of block. And the point of this deck is to gain life and block and normally fatigue your opponent. Just, you know, classic guardian stuff. And then we got our equipment down here that I was also using. The Arcane Barrier for wizards. I was messing around with Mage Master boots. Probably going to cut it if I ever decide to play this deck ever again. Probably should be a sledge for the Guardian Mirror, or just more... Well, actually, I have a reasoning for not going AB5. I actually like having the chest plate, because if you're against the Nourishing Emptiness, which Kanos like to run, that and a card and hero power blocks the Nourishing Emptiness, so you don't need the whole 5. 4 AB is all you need. But yeah, so we're running the basic life gain strategy. Pretty much I adapted this strategy from most of the old hymn builds. So we're running Blessing of Patience, Healing Balm, Sigil, and Sunkiss. Old hymn doesn't usually go this hard in the life gain, but because we're playing Blitz, life is actually a little bit more insane to have. Pretty much treat this hero as having 46 HP. Yeah, 46. Can you do 46 damage in Blitz against a Guardian? You let me know. None of my games I got below 8 HP. Which is pretty insane. Most of my games I was still at like close to 20 HP at the end of the game. The only one that was really getting close HP-wise was against a Katsu. Because, you know, you can't just block Kodachis, so you gotta take that Kodachi damage. But... So we're running the 8 life gains, and then we're trying to stick low on the reds, so we're only running the 12 reds, because obviously the life gain cards are all red, and we are going to run the Sink Belows, because Sink Belows is just really good and lets us filter our hand. And then Pulverize and Spinal Crushes are our main game enders, both very good cards, because you have to have a way to end the game, as much as that sounds funny. And then we're running 2 Remembrance to be able to recycle our reds that end the game. Normally, I save them to do 2 Pulverizes and a blue for the most part. But if for some reason they have a way to banish cards, then you have Spinals as backup. But most of the time that doesn't happen, so it's fine. And then for the blues, there's not really many options for Guardians for blues, for like just basic Guardians. So I pretty much just made sure every attack that's a blue is a popper. So we're running the main poppers for in case you play against like Prisms or something. And then for the non-attacks, we went with Imposing Visage and Never Yield. Reason being is because Never Yield's pretty good if you're against a deck they have to full block. Like if you're against like another Guardian or something where you're wanting to full block and get some equipment block back, or maybe you're against like a Benji or something and you're using your equipment a lot. It's just kind of nice, get you those counters back, possibly draw a card after blocking out, maybe draw a life gain card and gain some life at the end. Just not a terrible aura. And then blue Staunches, because they're just really good. Blue Unmovables, just really good for our reactions. And then Terra Sunder is just a solid card. Imposing Visage is huge because it's our only way to play Blessing with Go Again, except for the Mage Masters I was running, but I never actually used that. So it's our only way to get a Blessing of Patience out and still like attack or play a Sunkiss or Healing Balm in the same turn. I multiple times went Imposing Visage, Blessing from deck, and then played a Blessing from hand, which is kind of stupid and insane because then you're just gaining 6 life next turn. I had one turn where I just gained 9 life in one turn. It just passed. Just stupid. But besides that, it's just basic Guardian stuff. The way you want to play this build of the deck is you're going to want to just make smart blocks, gain life, and you're going to want to pitch stack your deck. So at the end of the game, you just have blues and pulverizes with Remembrance. So then you can just keep cycling your pulverizes and kill them. But yeah, that's the deck, and funny enough, I have 100% win rate with it so far. Here, I'll just show you with my whole 3 matches I've played on Talishar with it. I haven't played many games with it, but 100% win rate on Talishar and in Skirmish. I did not drop a game in Skirmish either, which I thought was really funny. But I wanted to share this with you guys. I think it's really funny that I'm one of the first people to get Living Legend points on this hero that is meant for UPF, and it's a Guardian that's not Oldhim. So if you don't want to be on that Oldhim train, or you're mad at LSS for banning your Crown of Seeds, hop on Yoji. He's pretty fun. But yeah, as a funny joke, if anybody wants to approach me at Baltimore, get a Yoji signed for fun, hit me up. I'm Cherryland Gaming on the Fab Discord. Go ahead and add me, hit me up, message, give me a follow on here, and I'll meet up with anyone. I think it'd be really funny to do something like that if somebody's interested in that. But either way, please try this out at your locals if you're tired of playing against Wizards and just make their day miserable. But only do it once because it's kind of unhealthy for the game. It's probably not the most fun interactive gameplay you're ever gonna play. So have fun and just like mess around with this deck with some friends. But yeah, it's just I thought this was just too funny to do, and I did it. And I guess I broke Blitz because I think the only matchup that might be hard is probably Oldhim, because Oldhim is Oldhim, and he can just he has a lot more defense react power, so it's gonna be very hard to kill an Oldhim. But if the Oldhim can't deal with all this life gain, you probably couldn't fatigue him, because most Oldhims in Blitz don't run Remembrance. I haven't gotten to play the Oldhim matchup yet, but I'm just assuming it's not the easiest. And besides that, please give this a try. And hit me up if you think it's hilarious that I want to skirmish with this. By the way, have a good one, y'all. Peace.